2018 Volvo V90 review. If you might be a luxury wagon enthusiast, this new Volvo V90 is one thing you're going to lust after. Volvo's wagon-rich history is on display with all the 2018 V90, but those expecting a vintage Volvo wagon experience could be in to get a shock. The V90, just like the related S90 sedan and XC90 SUV, is steeped in tech and elegance. If you might be a wagon enthusiast, this new mid-sized luxury wagon is one thing you're going to lust after. Based on exterior dimensions, the brand new V90 is incredibly similar towards the Mercedes-Benz E-Class wagon. But the V90's exterior styling causes it to look decidedly longer and sleeker compared to the E-Class. Inside, the V90 shares the identical design and materials philosophy since the S90, having a large, proudly located touchscreen display, attractive wood and leather materials for your inscription models, and carbon fiber and aluminium for your design. Ergonomics are perfect for long-distance driving, and Volvo offers fold-down booster seats for the outer two rear seat positions to aid your young one's transition from child safety seats to regular seats. It's correct that a crossover SUV will more than likely make more sense at a practical standpoint. But here's the other if the understanding of driving around in the glorified box doesn't attract your visual senses. The V90 also comes with a measure of exclusivity without compromising excessive on real-world use. If these attributes entice you, the 2018 Volvo V90 is a great choice. The 2018 Volvo V90 Inscription T6. Its all-wheel drive system offers sure-footed capability in most seasons and, while using right tyres, have the V90 a fantastic skimmobile. The T6's four-cylinder engine is turbocharged and supercharged for the boost in energy that matches nicely together with the alwachi refined V90's ride and handling. Combined, strikes make a practical daily driver into an engaging vacation machine. Trim levels and features. All 2018 Volvo V90s come perfectly equipped, so you're basically purchasing powertrains. The redesigned T5 and Inscription T5 start the lineup off while using lowest power and front-wheel drive. Some might find the T5 underpowered, especially when fully loaded. The redesigned T6 and Inscription T6 provide more power and all-wheel drive that better matches the suspension and chassis. There's also a V90 Cross Country that includes increased ground clearance and all-wheel drive along with the engine located in the T6. It's reviewed here. The Volvo redesigned T5 and Inscription T5 are equipped to nearly a similar level and differ in interior materials, seat designs and colors. They both are powered with a 2.0-litre turbocharged four-cylinder engine, 250 horsepower, 258 lb-ft, driving merely the front wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. The Inscription comes standard with heated and ventilated comfort seats, leather upholstery, and its own exterior and interior visual trim package. The redesign carries a unique sport suspension calibration, comes standard with paddle shifters, and gets sport seats and redesign-specific interior and exterior trim, for example front and rear fascias, wheels and roof rails. They both come standard with navigation, a panoramic roof and lots of safety tech like blind spot monitoring, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking and lane keeping assist. Optionally, it's fine to use a convenience package, along with a top-down camera system, heated washer nozzles, a flip-up partition from the trunk area that holds grocery bags, along with an automated parallel or perpendicular parking system. The redesigned T6 and Inscription T6 are powered by the 2.0-litre four-cylinder engine that's both turbocharged and supercharged. At maximum power, it creates a stronger 316 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque. and unlike the T5, the T6 includes all-wheel drive. Otherwise, with regards to the interior and exterior, the T5 and T6 are essentially precisely the same. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically is available in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review derived from our first drive in the 2017 Volvo S90 T6 inscription sedan turbo and supercharged 2.0 litres inline-4, 8-speed automatic, AWD. Note: the S90 and V90 share identical powertrains and interior and exterior elements. Aside in the additional cargo volume and side rear, the two vehicles are essentially identical. Our findings remain broadly applicable towards the V90. Driving. The V90 T6 inscription doesn't wow you with performance pedigree, yet it's plenty fast when required. The steering feels reasonably precise but needlessly heavy. The car's mass also can make it less snappy than its rivals in quick turns and corners. It can still hustle, however it's not a performance car. Acceleration. The T6 engine's turbo supercharger tandem whips the V90 to highway merging speeds quickly. Sounds raspy when asked, but does the position. Plenty of power, almost anywhere inside the first 6 gears, 7th and 8th are fuel savers only. Braking. Firm, solid pedal feel. Transmits confidence in stopping power, particularly significant because this is a 4,000 plus pound car, 4,200 pounds and every-wheel drive trim. Steering. Requires more effort over a cruise-oriented premium car should, yet not sharp enough being called sporty. Good feel on center and sends decent road feel back for the driver, but extended driving will induce some fatigue. Handling. All-wheel drive and grippy tires signal sporting intentions but feel outmatched from the car's mass. Able and not inspired handling doesn't necessarily feel committed or quick to vary directions. Drivability. A refined driving character oriented more to comfort than speed or sport. Comfort mode is just too sedate and dulls the V90's senses and accelerator response. Sport mode would be the default for almost all drivers seeking some spirit. Comfort. What the V90 lacks in heart-racing performance, commemorate up for in high-class cabin comfort. You'll think you're driving a hot, modern hotel lobby. Ride quality suffers when built with optional 20-inch wheels. Smaller wheels might ease the thumping we observed. Seat comfort. Excellent shape and support. Firm but pliable. 10-way power adjustments include thigh extenders and upper and lower lumbar. Easy to dial in comfort and adjust for sustained comfort during long drives. Ride comfort. Regal and undisturbed of all road surfaces but jostles as being a race car over more serious bumps and imperfections. Our test car sported optional rear air suspension, which helped, but optional 20-inch wheels, which probably didn't. Noise and vibration. Wind and road noise is well suppressed, but there is a dull tire roar through the low-profile tires. Engine noise pipes in with the speakers. Not a bad sound, and not worth highlighting either. Climate control. Stylish center console vent design with directional vents and adjustable fan speed for rear seat passengers. Some fan noise in the seat coolers, yet it's muted. Most functions accessed via touchscreen menu as opposed to buttons and dials. Interior. The V90 concedes absolutely nothing to its rivals in cabin design and materials. This is a first-rate interior throughout, from upholstery, touch points and surfaces, and infotainment integration. However, large rear pillars create blind spots. Ease beneficial. Usual Volvo control quicks, for example, button having a narrow-tipped open circle and plus symbol inside indicates both set cruise and increase speed. But the touchscreen is intuitive and it's really easy to access primary nav, phone, audio and climate functions. Getting in, jetting out. Easy enough to penetrate and exit leading seats, that has a wide door swing and aperture. The sloping rear roof line means taller passengers ought to stoop slightly to find yourself in the rear seats. Driving position. The steering column has manual tilt and telescoping, even though it should be power adjustable with this price. Fears no trouble getting a good position for any 5'10" driver, and that we wouldn't anticipate difficulties for taller or shorter drivers. Roominess. Just shy of 36 inches rear legroom, enough for the 6-foot passenger seated behind a 6-foot driver. Plenty of shoulder room and hip room back and front. Visibility. The long roof line and wide pillars inhibit rear corner visibility, but generally not a problem to quickly assess blind spots before a lane change or when reversing. Thankfully, blind spot monitoring is standard. Quality. Appears designed to high-quality standards. Time will inform with Volvo's latest group of new products, but for the eye, the V90 costs nothing of unsightly gaps and improper fit issues. Early impressions suggest Volvo sweated the facts. Utility. A 6040 split folding rear seat which has a long items key pass-through improves flexibility. Optional hands-free trunk lid as well as a 12-volt outlet inside trunk includes some air and running and tailgating utility. Technology. We sampled just the high-end audio system, nevertheless it sounds worth the cost. Our Eurozone navigation system also impressed, which consists of precision. Wireless connectivity comes via 3G but needs to be 4G with this level. Autonomous driving features work nicely both on the road and in around town traffic. Audio and navigation. Optional Bowers and Wilkins stereo audio is top shelf, only slight bass distortion when cranked, standard head unit and available to try. Turn-by-turn navigation is impressively accurate, though it was a European version. Smartphone integration. No difficulty with standard Bluetooth connections. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity is standard. Driver aids. Pilot assist coordinates, adaptive cruise control, steering and lane keeping assist systems for semi-autonomous driving that works well at highway speeds plus in stop-and-go traffic. Blind spot monitoring plus a 360-degree camera can be purchased.